everybody, welcome to Excel video 370. I'm Nate Moore. Spent some time on the phone the other day with a new client. We put their billed charges data into a pivot table, and it was amazing all the stuff you could see just from the very first glance in terms of charges by location and by provider and by CPT code and by month and the whole thing. When you're ready to really understand what's going on in your practice and your data, let's talk. I want to show you another cool thing we can do with arrays today. Notice I've got some physicians here and a list of physicians here. This list is sorted and this list is not. And we can write a quick and dirty, well, it'll quick once you get it written, formula, an array formula, to tell whether or not a list is sorted. Here's what I mean. If we do the AND formula, and what we want to do is and we want to know if this range of cells is greater than or equal to this range of cells. So from the bottom to the next to the top one is greater than or equal to from the next to the bottom all the way to the top. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to put right parenthesis there. You know the Control-Shift-Enter part. And that says it's false. And if I copy this formula over here to look at column C instead, it's true. And so what the array formula is doing is it's saying I'm going to see if C2 is bigger than C1 and C3 is bigger than C2 and all the way down the list. And if AND says if they're all true, tell me it's true. If any of them's false, tell me it's false. And these are, you know, Bass isn't greater than Allen. Let's see, where's another one? Porter isn't greater than Newman. And you just need to understand that from this greater than perspective, Excel's sorting alphabetically when it figures out what's greater than what. You can figure out if Dr. Allen's greater than Dr. Bass just purely based on their names, and A is greater than B is greater than A. Let me say it that way. B is greater than A. So here it's false. With these cells here, it's true because Black is greater than Bass is greater than Allen. These are in order. So what we can do is we can write a formula here that says, well, let me just write it on top. Equals if this whole AND thing equals false, comma, then we know we have a problem. What are we going to do? If it's false, we're going to say resort the list. Otherwise, we'll leave it blank. Control, Shift, and Enter. And that tells me to resort the list. If I copy this and paste it there, it's blank. So now what I can do is if I've got data that's added to the bottom, or pivot table will do that occasionally. You add new data and it'll put the new data at the bottom. What you can do is just write this formula that says I'm going to go look at this range of data and it'll tell me to resort the list, and if it's blank, I'll just leave it blank and I don't need to bother with it. It's just a great little check for you to make sure the data you expect to be sorted is sorted, all with an array and the AND function right there. That's what I want to show you today. I've got another idea around arrays that I want to show you next time. Thanks for watching.